TeDarryl is, well, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm an actor. I'm a person, I'm all about feeling. So any way I can get all these feelings and emotions that I tend to have out, that's what I do.
Another shot taken, another text sent. Just to ask him, but he forever mind I go with the crazy shit. But he know what it is though. I hate it when it ends slow. Consider intimacy, but it's meant to be. Is he into
music? Has been part of my life forever. I have two parents who are very into music. My mom, when she was younger, she was a bit of a dancer and a partier, and I got that naturally when I was younger. I was always the center of attention when it came to like pleasing a crowd. So music was the easiest way for me to express that. I named it Dark Liquor for several reasons. Yes, Dark Liquor, I do have a like and love for Dark Liquor. The title started out as something else. I was going to call it, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was going to name it Make Me Feel, because all the songs are about feeling, all the songs are about emotion, all the songs are about how I was able to feel and write and get through things. But then I noticed that all the songs were very honest and all the songs were very raw, and all the songs were things that I wouldn't normally say if I didn't have things to help me say them. So I feel like Dark Liquor makes you like that. People say, oh, they've been drinking dark liquor, they've been acting crazy, they've been saying whatever. So I feel like that's how the music is, how the writing is. It's very honest, it's very real, it's very straightforward. It's exactly what I wanted to say and how I felt.
just to ask him, but he forever mind I go with the crazy shit. But he know what it is though.
The Dark Liquor intro with Kymani, whom I love, and I think she's amazing. I watched her grow as a rapper and an artist. It was actually maybe the last song written for it. I finished the whole project and I didn't think I had something to set it off right. And me and Kymani have the same birthday. So I let her listen to some tracks, and then I said I want you to be on the EP. I sent her some tracks to write to, whatever. So she came down from DC, and we were in the studio, and she had perfectly put into words how I wanted the EP to start off. It's like she was in my head when I was writing each song. She was there, and it's a really good part of the album. It sets it off really good. I love too fucking much. That shit is annoying. I wrote Facing the Gun about 3 years ago, and it's about when you're like in a relationship or a situation or something, and this person, you love them so much that you've grown to hate everything about them, and you know that it's become really toxic for you, and you need to probably stop and get over it and leave it alone, but it's like you can't. It's like their whole being is like a gun that may or may not set off. It's kind of like a Russian roulette type thing. Try my best not to push, try my best not to rush, but I can't fight the temptation to trust. It's more than a physical thing. So Make Me Feel was about this person whose majority of the EP is about this guy who basically came along and for better or for worse made me feel again. And it's basically it's like a friend zone anthem, because I end up feeling too much, and he was like, oh no, blah blah blah. But it sets off the rest of the album of really feelings and emotions and getting everything out. It made me be able to creatively express myself. It was one of the first parts of the album. It's probably the reason why the whole thing is done, because I needed that song to be able to express what I need to express for the rest of the time.
No rhyme, no reason, no explanation. I wasn't anticipating the day I lose the love of my life. You left me questioning, what did I not do right?
Questions was one of like the first full songs in life that I had done. Questions, I wrote Questions with one of my friends from high school. Her name is Rebecca. 7 years ago probably. And I feel like a lot of artists, they point the finger a lot, and with this EP and with especially Questions, I wanted to look at myself and question what I did to get in a situation. I didn't want to just blame you hurt me, blah blah blah, because people can do that a lot to ease the pain. Questions was written actually by Rebecca, and then I came in and I did my little thing because she knew my situation I was going through. People loved it back then, so once I did this project, I wanted to like do a new revamped version of more how I felt now, which it was weird because the situation I went through that prompted me doing Dark Liquor was basically like the same situation, so I obviously haven't got my shit together.
We had a conversation.
And basically, if only is me saying that if only you'd have loved me like I should have been loved, and maybe our thing would have worked out, maybe your life would be going smoother than it is right now. If only is my petty song. I think if only is the closest to my personality and how I think.
Please come home with me. Come on, come on, come on. Please come home.
The plea is my transition. I set the EP up in acts. The plea would be the beginning of Act 2. Once I've tried to get over the past situation I was in, saying like, hey, this may not work, this may not be the person I'm supposed to be with. I want somebody to pay attention to me now, so I need to do anything to get over this person. So the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
Catching these vibes just made my night. Been living so wrong, trying to get shit right. Been grinding so hard, ain't sleep for nights. So rock all in my cup, dirty thoughts all through my head.
It's a really fun, moody, sexy song, and it's about I need to put this drink down before they end up being my victim.
Drunk actions, sober feelings. Crazy thing is, I wanna do it again just to see if what I feel is true. But I don't wanna hurt her or even you.
Do It Again was written by this guy. We've been friends forever, and he's been involved with some people I know, and he has a girlfriend, and our relationship kind of just crossed the line. And Do It Again is basically about, I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, I don't believe in regret or mistakes. I only believe in lessons or teaching moments. So I don't know if I want to do it again or to see if it's supposed to be happening, or was it just a, oh, we were drinking a bit too much type thing.
Said you like all kinds of sex and I do too. Long time my mouth has been wet for you.
Taboo is about the fluidity of sexuality. I believe that we can't control our preferences or what we want to do or our sex thoughts or who we want to physically release with, but we can control the labels over ourselves. And a lot of people look at sexuality as taboo. I just wanted to express that you can really do whatever you want to do and not worry about what people have to say about it, and just do it.
Driving home, socks and drawers in the bag next to me.
The intro was very hopeful of what was to come on the EP, but Hennessy Energy is the morning after, and you're like, wow, I put on a good performance and I think it was great. But then it's the looking inward again, like I did a lot on the album, of do I really feel good about this? It's kind of it ends on a to be continued funny light note that I'm excited for people to hear.
Damn, your girlfriend just followed me on Twitter.